Glad to be here. My name is Ali, and I'm the owner of the Cherry Street Coffee House, and I'm here to share with you the power of good morning. This good morning is so meaningful, I have to shake a couple of people's hand before I get going here. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you, my friend?
Excellent.
Good morning, dear. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Each one of these good morning is got his own firework. Each one of them is got a synergy that when you get conscious about connection with people, you can just imagine the power that you have in your hand by compiling this love and build yourself an awesome garden. I'm going to start with picture of my backyard for two reasons. One, I'm a great gardener. Everything's recycled material except a couple of items. But my backyard, it gives me good morning. What is good morning? What is the word of connecting with people? It tells people, I'm here to bring you love and peace, so relax. Good morning. That's what it does to me. It took time, took hard work, and it took experience to become a good gardener. So reaching a higher level of connection, it takes time, but in the path of reaching a higher mountain, in level of connection, you enjoy the journey and the dance. Synergy. Synergy for me is the love within you that is exclusive to you, your attribute that unites and elevates everything around you. Synergy. Uniting to be able to elevate, it takes connection with people. So no way I can unite anything if I say hello to you, it doesn't connect with your heart. If I say good morning and you don't feel anything. So that's why the word good morning is so powerful to me. Obviously, being in the coffee business, I do that all day. I think that's why I use that word as the excitement that I feel today and the power and the miracle that comes from that power by continuing spreading the good energy and good word. Oh, this is fantastic. Can anybody read that? I'm sure we got a couple of Iranians here. Do you know, being from Iran, we got some great poets, and one of them is Rumi. Rumi has done quite a bit in my life. And lots of people have done great things in my life. They give us a blueprint of reaching higher level of understanding, but we have to expand on the blueprint in front of us and write our own path. But Rumi, 13th century Iranian poet, Persian poet, is done a great stuff. This poetry, I'm going to recite it in Farsi and translate it for you because the rhythmic energy of the poetry can get to your heart deeper. The poetry said, هرچی گویم عشق را شرح و بیان چون به عشق آیم خجل باشم از آن چون قلم اندر نوشتن می شتافت چون به عشق آمد قلم بر خود شکافت. He said, every time I want to talk about love, I come up short. And every time I want to write about love, my pen splits in half when I get the word love. Is that powerful? Never say, I get it, because you're never going to get it. This is a river. You're on the float. You have to see new sceneries. That's what love does. It's keep teaching you new way of getting excited and realize beautiful thing is possible when you walk love. This image, I created this about 15 years ago. I learned Photoshop, so I think I'm pretty cool. So I started doing all this funky stuff. The word God here is infinite energy of love that projects on everyone the same way, like sun. That is that God that I put over there. And the reason I created this postcard was because maybe 14 years ago, I'm standing in my coffee shop and my employee tell good morning to the customer, but they don't get any response sometimes. And I was bothered by that. I said, how can you not respond to someone say good morning to you? So I thought, I'm going to make this postcard, put it on the espresso machine, and hopefully people start getting it to respond. This loving community is a two-way street. You have to put back into it to be able to make this community feel better, so we are part of something special. And now I'm on this picture, and I made that little latte art myself in another comp, and I photoshopped it in this one, and I made it better than what it was. I made it a little sexy. Anyway, let me tell you about myself. I was born in 1959 in Iran, the land of Rumi, Hafiz, Omar Khayyam, Cyrus. Great culture. I was born in the loving family. My father passed away when I was 11. My mom was 29 years old, and she raised 5 kids. She did a great job, and I love her for that. And they're in Iran, and I go visit them once a year. In 1979, I was 20 years old. I came to U.S. And I have had the pleasure to infuse my rich culture to my American community, to my American family. That's why I'm proud to stand here to tell you I'm proud to be Iranian American based on the fact I brought something special. I'm part of something special. And I'm continuously work this garden to be inspiring so everybody can learn when you work the garden, you can stand tall and enjoy the fruits. Now you may ask yourself, this urban Iranian hippie, how does he get that and run his business? And I'm going to give you a lowdown on that one. But I think I got one more poetry. This room is just making me go crazy. This poetry was done by a friend of mine, by Rumi, but 18 years ago, I was at the camping site, and a friend of mine was reciting poetry, and I wasn't good at poetry in Iran whatsoever. I was terrible at the school. I always had to pay someone to give me a degree or something. But anyway, as he's reciting, all of a sudden he comes to this poetry. The poetry said, In jahan an jahan mara matalab, an do gum shod dar an jahan ke manam. He said, don't ask me about this world or the next world. In the world of love, I lost them both. And that changed my life. Because what he's telling me is, I walk the goodness. I know it. And the master of love himself seeing it, I don't have to worry about anything. I just dance. I just do the work, and the party is on. That's poetry. He didn't say about the party, but it's on. Next. This is another thing I created. You know, we cannot stand over here and do hug and kisses and group hug and not realize the big picture and the fact on the ground, okay? So, but in the big picture thing, when I talk about love and connection and relationship, and someone say, how about the big picture and the challenges? You know, my business success and failure is on my shoulder. The universe failure and challenges is on the bigger picture shoulder. I just gonna make sure do the right thing to bring a smile to his face. This image, we need more love. Today, more than ever before. Everywhere they need more love. And we all have to make those steps. If I make a step today to say good morning, and maybe it doesn't feel right, but I'm going to keep practicing it until I see miracle happen. When I say hello, I do that. If I have to embrace diversity, I make my first step and I start practicing it. And the prejudice within me that limits me to be this love that I feel, you, all of us got a power to make a small step together. So I designed this to say, hey, without the love of energy, doesn't matter what color is out there, we are going to come up short. So all of us, we have to use our own attribute to start working this garden because we got it. We have to do it. And, you know, it's interesting because Howard Schultz brought this up talk about race, and he had the right idea. Obviously, he's got lots of right ideas, making lots of money, but start with us. Maybe even the small coffee shop is easier. This kind of setting is easier. I'm telling you, one step towards connection with love, one step to work on your prejudice, one step to embrace diversity that make America what it is. And that's what I love about it, because I look after all of it. Because for me, if you ask me, what's your goal? I have to take care of America, because this is my garden. I live here. I have to take care of Iran. That's my garden. I got my whole family there. I want the whole world to be prosperous. But this is where my responsibility lies. And if I can inspire with the word, plus that America is all about diversity, and we got so many people from all over the world there, and fantastic stuff. Next, Cherry Street Coffee House. The love behind the brand is the Space Needle behind the brand. I took this picture myself. And just give you a story, I started Cherry Street Coffee House around mid-90. I used to be working with B&O Espresso on Capitol Hill. In mid-90, I decided I want to have my own brand, because I'm focused on building community. I don't want to think about number. I'm going to focus on love. Because when I focus on love, I capture something no money can buy. I'm part of this right now. Nobody can buy this. So we got a Cherry Street Coffee House, corner of First and Cherry, kind of. And I got the Big Green Coffee Company 1 block away from me here. So now I got one, and they're awesome, okay? Now I got one over here, First and Columbia. So we got 2 of them next to me. Then now I got one right behind us at Second and Cherry. We are First and Chisholm. Plus, we got all these great coffee companies that they do a fantastic job. I mean, I personally cannot tell you I'm all that about coffee. My daughter is. So I thought about, how can you compete in this market? You got people with more money, more resources, more intelligent, more know-how. How can you compete? I came up that, man, my good morning make people happy. That is my brand. That is what's going to make me to compete and keep my slice of pie in this market. So we went crazy about that. So the last location we opened, which is on Pine and Melrose, where Starbucks opened a location on Pike, which is the biggest Big Green, I should say Big Green, that someone told me they spent upward of close to $40-50 million. It's just amazing. But we spent about, I don't know, not much, okay? So we send out a postcard to the neighborhood that said the only reason we expand, because we know we can elevate the love in the community. We know. You cannot put that postcard out, especially in Capitol Hill, because you're going to get some blog somewhere to bring you down, that we know we can do that. And that's why we expand. Like I said, I choose where we go. And when we choose where we go, we're going to elevate the love in that community. That's why I love where Seattle is today. It's growing, but when you are Seattle, let it grow. That's Cherry Street Coffee House. Okay, this is my team. I got my partner is sitting right in the corner here, and my general manager, and my whole team is here. At this event, I usually have to say something. At barbecue party or Christmas party, I have to say something with my team, get us all excited. In this one, I just stand on the bench. I said, I don't have to say nothing. We have to feel what I'm going to say. Good morning. And I'm telling you, you felt it. Obviously, everybody had a couple of drinks, so they felt it real good. But my managers, they said, no, you have to say something, so we did. So this love that we talk about is a top-down. Mid-management cannot bring this power of good morning and execute. They can try, but the top guy have to see it that way. My staff cannot bring that and execute. I have to be the one leading it. So if you run a company, make sure you are the one leading your company and the culture. So these days, job market is so tight. Finding the right people is so hard because so many people are opening new places and it's growing like crazy. The way we handle that today is, in first 2 weeks when we hire newcomers, we get together with me and all my key players. We talk about the philosophy of the Cherry Street Coffee House. And I tell them, I'd like them to leave Cherry Street whenever they do, if they do, and learn 2 things from us. 1, the power of connection with people continuously elevates you to be successful in life. 2, know you always got a family here. And then we go out to the closest bar and have a drink. and just share the word, but at the same time, the newcomers, they can see the firework between the main team because we are really close to each other. They are fantastic, and I tell you how fantastic things are. If I stand here alone, there is nothing here. What? Nothing. But I stand here with your love, if I connected with good morning, and my team, and my family, now I stand tall. Because I'm part of a garden. Nobody can buy it with money. You have to be here, feeling the way I do, to get what I get out of this love. Now I can stand tall, say life has got a meaning, and just dance. All of this understanding has brought me resources that make me to be able to do more. These power of connection with people give me the credential to go and do more. And what I'm doing really quick, because my time is coming up, I started an organization 9 years ago. It called Iranian American Community Alliance, with a group of people. And this is our volunteer team, bunch of them. This is a couple years ago. And we wanted to do more, but at this point, we are pretty much doing just Iranian festival. The goal is inspire the youth, make sure they are involved in the community, because that's one of the challenges when it comes to the Iranian American. The sense of unity and getting involved need to be elevated. And I want to make sure I do my part, because diversity that makes this country special, me coming from Iran, that's where I need to do my work. So we started that. As you see, smilers, beautiful kids. I love the girls. Look at them. I love them. And that good-looking bald man is in the back is me. And this is my backyard again. So, and we are part of Festal, festival organization with Seattle Center, which I love because they help us, and 8 other countries do the same. And whoever is doing that, they truly, truly believe what I believe. They love their culture. They got something special. They want to make America stronger. I like that. This is what we started in Iran. Layla went to Iran twice. The second time, got connected with a group of Iranian barista, passionate, but no way to express themselves. She, with the great team, and Mohammad Khani and the rest, brought Iran to become WBC, which is the World Barista Championship, which we have the Iranian barista here. He competed last night. Didn't go to semi, but it's all good because they are here. We're touching so many people's lives. We're building the bridge. We are having a mutual respect. It's lovely stuff. So this is another postcard I designed. Don't think outside the box. Burn the box. I was going to say burn the box, bring marshmallows, let's have a cold one. But let's expand our own research and our own fact-finding. Don't let just the mainstream media tell us what's going on. We got the opportunity to do that. When it comes to good thing, you haven't seen nothing yet, straight up, I'm part of this love. This part is just beginning. When I leave, someone say, how's your day? I shake your hand and yours. Plus, I had the opportunity to be part of you and your love and what you are. So, haven't seen nothing yet. And when you get it all together, when you get really excited, you become this guy. You become a hummingbird. You fly in the garden, tap into the people's love. They don't have a choice because this is what you do. And that's lovely. And to finish this, I'm going to finish it to letting you know the only way you can realize the next poetry is when you're so open to expand on the love within you and inspire your community and be out there, do community work, because higher enlightenment is not attainable without love to serve one community. And this is a Omar Khayyam poetry. He said, با موی سفید دل خوشم که از می تو پیرانه سرم بهار دل تازه شده است. He said, even though my hair is turning gray, my heart is starting spring season. And that is doable. Thank you.